Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to be talking about the LA Gladiators, and I am very high on them. Incredibly high. Not like gonna win the title, but pretty high on them. So first off with their roster, like for their squad. So they have three DPS players, so they've kept Kevster. Actually, firstly, they kept Kevster, Shoot, Skewered, and Space from last year. So for DPS, they obviously kept Kevster, who is an absolute god, and they've added more god power. They've added Arns, and they've added Pattyfan. So if you don't know about Overwatch, Pattyfan used to play Overwatch professionally. I think at like the age of like 16 or 15. He was really young. He played in the World Cup for Thailand. He was really good there. Um, but then when Overwatch League got announced, he wasn't old enough to play, which is why he was stuck in the contenders ladder. Then he went to Valorant for a bit. Almost he had a good run in Champions. Obviously, he was in X10 Crit. So he was with X10 Crit. Obviously, you can watch my video about Valorant Champions if you really want to, and I can talk about Patty Fan there. But he's now returned back to Overwatch. He's joined the Overwatch League, and he's with the LA Gladiators. Really good DPS lineup. The supports are also really good. So they have Skewered as they retained, and they've also added Funny Astro. So Funny Astro used to came from the Philadelphia Fusion. He was also in the Atlanta Reign as a two-way player. Then he joined the Fusion for a bit, I think for 2 years, and then now he is in the LA Gladiators. So he'll be now in the US, or I think he might be in the US. I actually don't know if he's gonna be playing from the US or from the UK. I have no clue. I think he's definitely coming to the US, like how Kevster was in Sweden for a bit, I think, and then came over to the US a couple the months later, or years later actually. But really excited about that one. Funny Astro in the as the main support. I mean, main support didn't get a lot of playtime last year, as we saw, but really excited to see how he goes. Or maybe they could just have Shu and Skewered play like they did last year. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. As for the tank, so they kept Space and they got Rainer. I think that's how you pronounce his name. But apparently, as I've been told, he is really good. He's a main tank player. Used to play for Redbird Esports. So apparently he is absolutely correct on his head. He is really good. For the former players, they have, I think, so four former players. So we have Mira, who left the team. Well, Mira and Muse both left the teams at the same time. Mira joined Florida Mayhem, and then left. I think the Mayhem kicked him. I actually can't remember, but I think he wasn't playing too well on scrims, so they just left. So they just kicked Mira out of the team, and Muse, he has joined the Toronto Defiant as their no wait, as their tank player. Not only tank player, because I think Hotbuzz also there. Birdrain, my boy, I was very sad when I heard about Birdrain retiring. I was tearing up. I wasn't actually like, but I was really sad. He's actually rejoined, I guess, the LA Gladiators as a content creator, which is pretty nice. Hopefully, we get to see more of him on the LA Gladiators YouTube channel. As for Moth, we don't know what's going to happen to him. He also left the team, but he hasn't found a new one, which I'm really surprised about. I really thought he was going to actually find a new team, but I mean, it's probably also because he didn't get probably no playtime at all last year, and he was average, I guess. He wasn't like 2019 or 2020 Moth. He was just average Moth. That's really about it. He was just average. So sad that he hasn't gotten a team yet. But I mean, I do think Funny Astro is better than Moth. That's just in my opinion, though. Please don't yell at me. But Gladiators are definitely are definitely aiming for that championship for this year, and also their coach, they have fully revamped their coaching lineup. Actually, no, not really. So they have got rid of Deepay, who was with the team since the very beginning of 2017, which is crazy to think about that. But I think Deepay is probably going to be a content creator, and I do wish him the best. I wish he was with the team still, because I think he was an incredibly amazing coach. To replace him as the head coach, it is Face. He's been with the team since 2019, so I guess so with 2020, 2021, so this could be his third year. Joining him, it is his fellow Australian countryman Hunter, formerly from the Atlanta Rain, and Smash, I think formerly from O2 Blast. That's a really good coaching lineup. Uh, I mean, Face did quite a lot for the Gladiators last year. Hunter, I think Hunter definitely helped the Rain a lot, and Smash formerly from the best Korean team, O2 Blast. This is basically the definition of a set coaching lineup. This is basically the Shanghai Dragons coaching lineup. That's gonna be really controversial, but either way, I'm incredibly high on this team. I'm really excited to see how these players go. All right, let's go. Let's now move on to my rankings out of 10 because I'm gonna try not to be as biased because I'm also a Gladiators fan, but I'm gonna try not to be biased. So DPS, I think this is an actual 10 out of 10. Just these three Kevster arms on the same team. That's crazy already. Patty fan, formerly a former Valorant player, and now he's back. Oh, that's gonna be. I creamed my pants just then. Supports. I think the supports are really good. Um, I would I wouldn't say the 10 out of 10 yet. I'm probably gonna say 9 out of 10. Or maybe you know what? Fuck it. Let's do a 9.5 out of 10. I think the supports are really good either way. It's just that, especially against with like I don't know like Shanghai Dragons or trying to think of more like what are like some other like top. Oh crap! What are like other like top and like I guess maybe like Atlanta Rain even. I'm trying to have a look right now. The the shock even? Yeah, probably maybe the shock. Um, wait. I think I put 9 out of 10 for the shock, didn't I? Yeah, probably shock maybe then Soul. Um, Justice. I'm joking. Um, actually, Justice is actually pretty decent now. I think about it actually. Maybe, but either way, I think it's 9.5 out of 10 for the support. For the support players. Tanks, I feel like Tanks is maybe the weakest one, or even on par with the support. So I think it's going to be a 9 out of 10 for the Tanks. I think. Oh God, what is that A I just made? Oh my God. But I do think Space is really good. I just don't know how Reiner is gonna go, or Reiner. I don't know. I think it's Reiner. I think it's Reiner. Yeah, Reiner. I don't know how Reiner's gonna go, which is the issue. Obviously, I've been told he's absolutely correct. He's really good. Is he like Overwatch like potential? That's what I'm questioning. But I do have a lot of hopes for Reiner though, because I think he's gonna do really good this season for the Gladiators. As for the coaches, we go down here. Um, so yeah, Face, Hunter, and Smash. I think this is a straight out 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 coach. I think this coaching lineup is really good. They obviously have the Australian power, so I'm obviously going to be cheering for them. Aussie power. But yeah, I'm really excited about this. I think I think Face is going to do really good as a head coach. And obviously with Hunter and Smash helping him out, I think this this is gonna be good. This is gonna be a lot of fun to watch, especially on their YouTube channel and their their comms video. I think that'll be really interesting. But that is really about it for the LA Gladiators. The next one is the Atlanta Rain. Ironic, two of my favorite teams. Well, look at that. But either way, that's really it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Catch you guys on next time in the next one. Goodbye.